This is Sachin, and I've got rank 3 this year. And I think all of you are preparing for next year, 2019, most of the people. So before starting, since you're in the from very beginning and very starting phase, I would say that firstly, as sir said, that build the attitude. Never say that. Never say, never die attitude that I can do it, I will do it. Whenever you feel like that, I'm feeling pressure. This is very common thing. I've read thousands of times that ये पेपर से मेरे लिए नहीं बना, ये पता नहीं होगा या नहीं होगा. This thought will come to you at many times. You will feel प्रीलिम्स का पेपर देने जा रहे होगे, लगेगा कि यार पता नहीं होगा या नहीं होगा, कैसे पता नहीं. और मेंस में, इंटरव्यू में, मतलब at every point of time you may feel these things, but always say to you that you can do it. You can always have that attitude, that never die attitude. So firstly, that attitude you need in this preparation. Whenever you are starting, बाकी सब हो जाएगा. पढ़ना है, क्वेश्चन है, करंट अफेयर, ये सब हो जाएगा. It's something that you need to know. Whenever you fall down, you need to know how you will come back. When myself, that I'm not clear in the first attempt, second attempt, I got very less marks in interview. In third attempt, finally got the rank 3. Even before that, I've given 8 times SSB. I was not able to clear even once. So you will have lots of failures in your life. So never take them that you are not worth it for any examination. Let me tell you that one examination can't get you at what you are. So whenever you are preparing, this thought might come to you that मैं साइकिल में ना फंस के रह गया है, इस साइकिल से निकल ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ. ये साइकिल कब खत्म होगा? मेंस खत्म होता है तो इंटरव्यू के बाद जस्ट ये 2 महीने में फिर प्रीलिम्स आ गया है. कब when I will get time to improve myself, when I will live actually for myself, तो ऐसा होगा, but eventually you will come out of it and you will cherish all those moments when you will feel that अरे वो time था, मतलब when I learned a lot of things. Those experiences matters. Those experiences will matter when you go into the field, when you live your life. In future you will feel कि यार तब भी उठ के आ गया था, अभी भी आ गया हूँ, कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. These failures and successes are the part of the life. So moving forward, there's one thing that I feel that is the most important is the planning. Since you're in the very starting phase, तो होता क्या है कि you will have lots of things to study. फॉरेन की मार्केट में जाओ तो लगेगा कि ये भी ले लेता हूँ, ये इसके नोट्स आ गए हैं, ये नई बुक आ गई है, कोई शायद इसको करने से शायद थोड़ा आर्ट एंड कल्चर ज़्यादा समझ में आ जाएगा, यार ये ज्योग्राफी का कुछ नया आ गया, समझ लेते हैं. तो ना देखो बहुत सिंपल सी स्ट्रैटेजी है. जो अपनी रिसोर्सेज हैं उनको बिल्कुल रिस्ट्रिक्टेड रखो. जो भी एक रेफरेंस मटेरियल चूज करो, स्पेशली एनसीईआरटी के बाद एक बुक सफिशिएंट है. ज़्यादा पढ़ने से नहीं होगा पेपर, उसी चीज़ को रिवाइज करने से होगा. जैसे सर ने बोला था, जितना उसी टॉपिक को रिवाइज करेंगे, एक ही सोर्स से रिवाइज करेंगे, यू विल गेट मोर कॉन्फिडेंस. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ इट डजंट मैटर हाउ मच यू नो, एट द एंड इट मैटर्स दैट in the examination hall how much you are able to remember. Only that you can represent there, and examiner will know only that. He doesn't know, he or she doesn't know that how much you actually know. He will just judging you on that piece of paper that on which you have written 200 words. So make sure that 200 words are the best part of you. So it's not about the knowledge, it's about how you present it, it's about how you remember it, it's about how you are able to revise it, it's about how you practice it. तो जितने भी सोर्सेज है ना कम रखना, क्योंकि मेरे साथ ऐसा होता था, जिस दिन मैं मार्केट से जाता था 4-5 बुक्स तो आ जाते थे. और होगा क्या कि जब पेपर का समय आएगा ना, जब प्रीलिम्स में 15 दिन बचेंगे, 25 दिन बचेंगे, तब लगेगा कि यार ये ढेर बड़ा बुक्स कैसे कुछ पढ़ा ही नहीं, और नहीं पढ़ पाओगे आप. कोई नहीं पढ़ पाता है, वो बस फील गुड फैक्टर होता है ना, जब लेके आते क्या ये बुक है मेरे पास, इससे ज़्यादा वो काम नहीं आती. तो मेक श्योर कम लेना. एंड में वही एनसीईआरटी से ही पेपर निकालते हैं, मैंने भी उसी से निकाला, शायद बाकी लोग भी बताएंगे, सब लोग वही एनसीईआरटी पढ़ के निकालते हैं. मेक श्योर एनसीईआरटी में अच्छे से क्लैरिटी होना चाहिए आपके अंदर, कि यू विल नॉट फील प्रेशराइज, यू विल नॉट गेट डाउन कि अरे समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे टॉपिक. कंसेप्ट्स के अंडरस्टैंडिंग में जाना होगा. तो बुक्स के पीछे मत भागो, सी द सिलेबस. द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू नीड टू डू, डाउनलोड नोटिफिकेशन ऑफ दिस ईयर, सी द सिलेबस and mark it. Okay. It's not about the number of books, it's about not about that book or this book, it's about if your that topic is completed or not. It's about, let's say there's topic in social empowerment, whether you are able to write good 200 to 50 words on that topic or not. If you are able to write good, then your job is. It's not about it. या 3-4 सोसाइटी के बुक्स लिए और फिर पढ़े जा रहे हैं, कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. एंड में वही 200 वर्ड ही लिखने हैं, कोई फायदा नहीं. तो that is something that you should keep in your mind, that choose your resources very wisely and keep them, follow them like anything, and the more you revise, the more confidence you will get. And the next thing to do, I feel that is the practice, and how you will do practice, or how you should start studying a particular topic also. First of all, तो पिछले सालों के पेपर्स मिल जाएंगे मार्केट में आपको, ऑनलाइन मिल जाएंगे, तो टॉपिक वाइज आपको प्रीलिम्स मेंस के क्वेश्चन मिल जाएंगे. So let's say whenever you're starting a particular topic, let's say you're starting climatology, let's say geography से अपने climatology start किया, तो always see कि पिछले सालों में questions कौन से आए थे. What will happen with that, that you will have at least a broad idea कि UPSC कैसे question पूछता है. You will get an idea that in what direction I have to go for preparing this topic. Otherwise, what will happen that in your first sitting you will be just wandering around. You will feel कि ये भी पढ़ लेते, ये भी पढ़ लेते. You never know how UPSC is going to ask. Especially, the mains answers, the mains question, it will be like the more the application part will be asked from you. तो पता नहीं लगता है कि कैसे पढ़ना है इस topic को. That is something that will tell you that always, whenever you are starting a particular topic, see the question. Even when you are coming to the class, just have a glance on the question that UPSC asked in the last 5 to 10 years. So when you come to the class, or for that matter when you are studying, you will constantly ask, यार ये question का answer नहीं आया अभी तक. ये question, if I have to write this answer, how will I write it? So it will actually improve your learning process in the class as well as when you are doing the self study. And let me tell you that it's not about that in which classes you are going and for which topic is being taught to you by which teacher. It's at the end of it, it's about how much time you spend on your study table, and that too quality time. It's not about that 15 घंटे पढ़ लिया फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. अगर 15 घंटे में if you're not able to cover at least 2-3 good topics, doesn't matter. So always go for a topic. वैसे बहुत ही क्लीशे क्वेश्चन है, मतलब सबसे पूछा जाता है कि कितने घंटे पढ़ते थे आप. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is when you after end of the day, when you ask yourself what I have done today, if you're able to say that I have done justice. I've done justice with the time. I've done justice with the topics that I've studied today. I will be able to write good answers if I have to write tomorrow. Your job is done. And that one day, the 360 days will actually make you expert on 360 topics. Let's say if you're covering one topic per day. And UPSC is all about 400-500 topics. अगर आप पिछले 10 सालों के क्वेश्चंस एनालाइज कर लो ना, you will feel कि UPSC वही पूछ रहा है बार. You will find every year there is a question on NGO. You will find every year there is a question on self-help group. Every year there will be a question on agriculture, financial inclusion, jobless growth. और मैंने 3 साल दिया, तीनों साल एक ही क्वेश्चन आया. एक बार ऐसे पूछ लिया उन्होंने, एक बार GST का क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया, GST में. So you will find that there are some topics that are recurring, and when you know that, you will be able to prepare better. That's how the strategy is. Strategy is not about सब कुछ करना. Strategy is about prioritizing the things. There are some topics that are very important in the UPSC syllabus that I call that a hotspot. Find out and prepare that properly. So this is something that I feel that you should do, and just start practicing answer writing. This is something that is very important. Like I earlier said, it's not about how much you know, it's about how you put those 200 words on the paper. So answer writing is the most crucial thing in this examination. It's not about which book you are reading, it's about how you write that answer. Whether you're doing online answer writing, whether you're doing from anywhere, but start in answer writing from first day itself, and tell you that the first answer you will feel कि ये क्या लिख दे रहा है. If I see my answer that I written 2 years back, I used to say ऐसा भी मैं कभी answer लिख सकता. But this is the process that everybody has to do. This is a process that you will eventually know. कोई सिखा नहीं सकता. There is no मूल मंत्र कि अरे ये कर लोगे तो आंसर राइटिंग आ जाएगी, ऐसा नहीं है। ओनली थिंग इज दैट यू हैव टू डू प्रैक्टिस, ओनली थिंग इज you have to compare your answer with your companions. Only thing is that you have to do is that you have to see the answer copies of the previous toppers, or let's say you have to show your answer to the teachers. They'll tell you क्या इसको ना ऐसे start कर सकते हैं इस क्वेश्चन। इस क्वेश्चन में से ये 2-4 points आ जाते हैं तो your answer will look better. Maybe if you represented same thoughts in this manner, it would be better. अगर थोड़ा bullet points में लिख देते, थोड़ी headings डाल देते, it matters. तो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट दैट यू हैव टू डू इट। वो आएगा नहीं जब तक प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे। अगर मैं आज भी बता दूँ ना कि ये 6 चीज़ें ध्यान रखनी होती है, आपको आएगा नहीं। आपको आएगा तभी जब खुद से प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। आपको ना एक नेचुरल रिएक्शन होना चाहिए। दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई लर्नड इन माय लास्ट अटेम्प्ट। इट्स इवन इफ आई नो एवरीथिंग, आई कांट राइट दिस आंसर इन द सेम वे इफ माय नेचुरल रिएक्शन इज नॉट लाइक दैट। दैट विल कम व्हेन यू राइट मोर एंड मोर आंसर। After seeing an answer, okay, इसमें ना communalism का issue आ रहा है, let's start with definition of communalism, okay. इसमें 3-4 topics, 3-4 subparts and questions के let me divide my 200 words into that 3-4 parts. So that is something that will come naturally to you when you write more and more answers. So make sure whenever you're studying particular topic, before studying it, before coming to the class, read those questions, have a glance over it. Try to ask this question or similar question in the class, or even when you're studying from self-study or NCERTs, try to find the answers, and afterwards, after going back a day or two, start writing answers. Start writing. कोई बात नहीं, बुरा लिखते सब बुरा लिखते हैं, बुरा लिखोगे तभी अच्छा होगा। When you are able to accept it कि हाँ यार ठीक है, अच्छा नहीं था आंसर, I know that. Only then you will came to know that this is how I have to improve. This is how I have to write. अदरवाइज यूपीएससी बताएगा यार बुरा लिख रहे हो, दैट आई थिंक नोबडी वांट्स। ठीक है, इससे अच्छा है कि पहले बुरा करके चले जाओ ताकि यूपीएससी में जाके ना गलती करने की गुंजाइश भी ना रहे। पर कोई ऐसा ऑप्शन ही मत छोड़ो कि यूपीएससी में जाके कोई गलती कर दोगे। सो मेक श्योर डू एज मच एज आंसर राइटिंग एज पॉसिबल, एंड स्पेशली whenever you're studying a particular topic and if you're quite freshers and the first attempt is the best attempt. The kind of the energy that you are having in the first attempt or the initial attempt is nothing comparable to afterward. You will have a lot of baggage. ये लगेगा कि ये भी नहीं करना है, ये भी नहीं करना, ये नहीं पता लगेगा कि क्या करना है। तो this is something that I feel that जितना first attempt में पढ़ा हमें शायद उसके बाद कभी नहीं पढ़ा। तो make sure your first attempt is the best attempt, and I believe that the studying the thought process that you have in the first attempt, वो एक पढ़ने की इच्छा होती है ना, वो खत्म हो जाएगी दूसरे तीसरे में। तो ऐसा लगता है कि यार फिर वही स्पेक्ट्रम उठा के पढ़ रहा है, यार थक गया यार, नहीं पढ़ेगा ये। तो मेक श्योर यू व्हेन यू आर गोइंग गिविंग दिस अटेम्प्ट, डोंट, मतलब मेरे को बहुत सारे लोग मिलते हैं जैसे कि पहला अटेम्प्ट ना सिर्फ मैं बस देना चाहता हूँ कि देखने के लिए, ऐसा कोई अटेम्प्ट नहीं होता कि देखने के लिए दे रहा हूँ। एवरी अटेम्प्ट इज लाइक यू वांट टू क्रैक दिस एंड यू वांट टू गेट योर सर्विस। There is no attempt that you give देखने के लिए, फिर यूपीएससी ने तुम्हें देखती रह जाएगी, लेगी नहीं कभी। तो make sure that you are giving every attempt to get selected and to bring the change. Something everybody has dreams. That's why they are coming here. That's why you are started preparing. So going for that way. It's not about just for particular exam. You are going to bringing the change. It's something that motivates you to come here. And again, whenever you feel that this is not cup of my tea, this is something that I learned in my last 3 years. In my last 3 attempt, that go to the washroom or stand in front of mirror and say that I am the best. Say I am the best. I'll do it. I can do it. It's not about you are being the best or not. Say to yourself that मुझे नहीं पता किसी का होगा नहीं, मेरा इस लिस्ट में नाम आने वाला है। मेरा इस लिस्ट में नाम पहले जो फोटो आएगी ना यूपीएससी के रिजल्ट में तुम्हारी आने वाली है। जस्ट से इट विल गिव यू लॉट्स ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस, लॉट्स ऑफ पॉजिटिविटी दैट यू नीड इन दिस एग्जामिनेशन, and that I actually lacked in my first attempt. In second attempt I was actually shivering while going to the interview hall, and that actually made the difference. This year I went with a lot of confidence, जो भी होगा अच्छा होगा, तो कोई issue नहीं है। It's something that I told myself, this examination is made for me. It's not that I have to do something that if I go naturally, if I show that what I am, for which I am coming, they will pick. They will give me good marks. So always have that attitude. Always say that you are the best. You will do it. And this is. बाकी मुझे लगता है प्रिपरेशन बुक्स पढ़ना 1500 10-12 घंटे जितना भी ना वो हो जाएगा. Attitude is something that you need. Attitude is something that will always keep you going forward. क्योंकि देखो फेलियर्स तो आएंगे. इवन आप कल को डीएम बन जाओगे, कल को आप कमिश्नर बन जाओगे, फेलियर्स तो आएंगे. You may be some implementing policy with good thoughts, but somehow it not get implemented. डांट पड़ेगी, मीडिया आपको बोलेगी कि गलत हो गया, तुमने तो सब बर्बाद कर दिया. But that's how you take your failure. That's how you learn from that failure. That's how you move forward. So मेरे पापा हमेशा मुझे एक ही चीज़ समझाते रहे, सचिन ये मैटर नहीं करता कि तुम कौन जब प्रिपरेशन में बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग फेज में वगैरह ये मैटर नहीं करता तुम आईएएस बनोगे या नहीं, ये मैटर नहीं करता. मुझे ये मैटर करता है कि when you fall down, how you will stand up. When you taste the failure, how will you react it? If you start getting knowing the art of how to fail and how to learn from it, you are the successful. It doesn't matter. It's not about a place where you go. It's about that you will feel the success at every point of time. You will be able to achieve your goals in different ways, the way you want. So this is something. This is the most mantra that my father gave to me, that I feel that everybody should have. That never lose hope. Never say that. Never feel that I पता नहीं होगा या नहीं होगा. होगा. सबसे होगा और ये पेपर तुम्हारे लिए बना है. ठीक है. So this is something that I want to conclude. Thank you.